Good morning everyone! So today is the day that we start hiking Mount Fuji. It's too windy to try for the summit, so today we're gonna hike from the base, which is our hotel, to the Shinto shrine that marks the start of the traditional pilgrimage up to Mount Fuji summit. So that is basically an altitude of 850 meters above sea level to around 2,300 meters above sea level at 5th station, where we're gonna end. And 5th station is going to be a really touristy place filled with hikers and shops. That's where we're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna head back down to the hotel, overnight at the hotel, and then we're gonna try for the summit tomorrow, but we're gonna try from 5th station. So I'll talk you through that tomorrow, but today it's going to be about 6 hours up and 3 or 4 hours down, and I'm counting the distance from our hotel to the start of the hike, which is a 40-minute walk. My husband's hearing about this for the first time. He actually doesn't care to hear any details of our trip, so he has no idea where we're going next or what we really have planned, except for some of the big items like Mount Fuji, of course, which is what he wanted to do for this trip. So I'm having my black coffee, and my husband started to get a little soreness in his throat, but I think mine has completely cleared up with the coffee. And for my Invisalign, what I'm gonna do is, I took them out already because I've started sipping on my coffee. Once we finish breakfast, I'm going to brush my teeth, pop my aligners back in. I'm gonna take them out. I have hand sanitizer and wipes and all of that, but en route, I'm gonna take them out when I'm ready for a snack, if I decide to have a snack. And once I have that snack, I'm not really gonna bother with brushing and flossing or whatnot, so I'm just gonna leave the aligners out until we get back to our hotel. So I'm only gonna have one of these for my breakfast, but we went to Lawson yesterday and they have English translations on their onigiri, so I decided to get pickled plum because I love that stuff, and seaweed also intrigued me, so I got that as well, but I'm definitely starting with the pickled plum. My husband and I are also going to share this sandwich. It looks delicious. It says fermented butter, so I'm curious what kind of flavor it's gonna have. Maybe it'll have a little bit of a sour quality to it. My husband is having a tuna and mayo onigiri. Is it good? And finally, for breakfast, we're going to be sharing my favorite on this trip. This is the butterscotch bun. In terms of snacks for the hike, we have 2 protein bars, and we have 2 of these each. We've also got these mochi. Not sure if we're going to bring them. Maybe we will. I don't want them to get crushed. That's the only thing. But we had a couple of these pink ones yesterday, and they were okay. There's nothing inside them, so they're a little bit bland. I still like them because they have a hint of sweetness, but I prefer the ones with red bean in them. One is so good. There's so much flavor, but this is definitely an acquired taste, so if you don't like Chinese wamui or anything like that, you may not like this so much. This is super delicious. The bread is so soft, and it's got almost a condensed milk flavor to it, but you can definitely taste the butter as well. It's so good. It's sweet without being too sweet, but sweeter than I expected. We are well on our way to the shrine. We've been walking for about 20-25 minutes, and the temperature is pretty much perfect. It's warm, but with a light breeze and overcast. It is supposed to rain this afternoon, so I've got my raincoat tied around my waist, got my hiking poles. My hubby has a walking stick that he purchased that he's gonna get stamped along the way. Don't think there are any stamps on this route, but definitely when we get to 5th station and tomorrow, there'll be lots of places where he can collect stamps. There's Mount Fuji off in the distance. It's shrouded by cloud up at the summit. It's nice to be walking towards the mountain, although there is a little bit of an incline, so I'm a bit out of breath talking to you guys, so I'm gonna put the camera away. Just entered a forested area, and I wish you guys could see it in real life because it's so much more beautiful than on camera. The trees are gorgeous, and I think we're getting close. Oh, here is where we're going. Fuji Sengen Jinja. I think today's hike is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm actually using GPS. We both bought SIM cards for our phones, and it's making navigating very, very easy. It is so beautiful and serene here, very peaceful. This is the area leading up to the gate. We took a slightly different route, so we didn't go through that entrance. And then here we have the main gate. Oh wow. So my hubby got his first stamp, probably the only one today. We are going to be passing through this wooden torii, which marks the start of the climbing trail. So this will be quite straightforward as it is paved. We were walking along the main road and we came across a sign. I thought I got a photo of it, but I can't seem to find it now. We were basically at this point, and instead of going up this way, it directed us to go over here. And we can now take a trail instead of the road, because the road ended up having no sidewalk past the major street. So we're gonna continue on and hopefully get to 5th station by about 1 o'clock or so, which is the time that we originally planned. We've been dilly-dallying a little bit, so we're maybe about 20 minutes behind, maybe half an hour. We are at the next stop. This is Oishi-chaya. This is an abandoned tea house, but there's actually nothing left. It says ruins in the summary that I have, but there's really nothing here. This is where a lot of people start the hike now, not as many as 5th station, but reason being there is no motorized vehicles beyond this point. This is where we came from, and then there's a parking lot behind us. So a lot of people who want to have a little bit more of the authentic pilgrimage start from here. So we are now at 1st station. We had a little bit of a hiccup at the last stop. We stopped to talk to the gentleman manning the Umagaeshi visitor center, and he gave us tea, but I started drinking the tea with my Invisalign in. So I wanted to take it out right after, so I was putting on hand sanitizer. I took out the Invisalign, and then as we started walking, I noticed my ring was missing. So I didn't wear the wedding band or the engagement ring, but this is a little promise ring that my husband gave me when we first started dating. So it has lots of sentimental value, and I like wearing this when we go on vacation. We spent a long time looking for it, and everyone was really nice. There were actually hikers and visitors walking by, and they were helping us look. Eventually we found it in the side pocket of my bag. I guess I had put it on my bag as I was putting on the hand sanitizer, and when I got up it fell into the pocket but not on the ground. So thank goodness I found it. But I think we ended up spending an hour altogether at that station, just chit chat and taking photos and using the restroom and looking for the ring, so we're quite far behind. So we think this might be 2nd station, but the building is falling, so we can't go inside. I think my husband maybe found a plaque off to the side, so I'm gonna go see. This is indeed 2nd station, and the building's about to topple over. So, hence the signs. But there's the signpost indicating 2nd station. We made it to 3rd station. So we just arrived at 4th station. There's this beautiful lookout. It's a gorgeous day. I'm glad we're in the trees though, because the sun started to pop out a little while ago and it just would have been way too hot. I'm so sweaty right now. So I think we are at the old 5th station. I'm tired. So this is the 3rd 5th station we've seen so far, and we're not at the touristy one yet. Based on Google Maps, we're about maybe 40 minutes away. Here we are at 5th station number 4. So we've joined back up with the main road and we can hear people now. So I think we're close to the more popular part of the trail. There's a torii gate here with a building behind. No signage that I can see. But now we're gonna be back on a trail. Oh, so beautiful. It's very nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we just got the Satogoya stamp, which is this one here on top. The walking stick came pre-stamped with these two, and then this is the one we got at the base. So this is the route we have to go tomorrow when we come back. And we are heading to 5th station, where I think we're gonna catch the bus back because we're pretty tired. We still have to do the summit climb tomorrow, where we have to do the ascent and descent. If you guys watched my Inca Trail vlog, you'll know I'm not great on the descent. It was okay for the part that was gently sloping downward, but then we had all of these big steps and rocks and wood pieces. So I think it'll be really hard on the knees and we're really tired. We're here. Never been so happy to see a town. Hubs and I are so tired. We're not up for going out for dinner tonight, so we just bought a bunch of snacks to eat at home. It's about 5 o'clock now. Definitely gonna turn in early because we've got to hike to the summit tomorrow. So we're gonna bus back to 5th station and do the regular hike. So we'll see how that goes because we're both feeling pretty tired from today. So the coffee is for tomorrow morning. I got a different brand of black coffee because they didn't have the one that I really like. And my husband got the cafe latte. We got 2 of these fermented butter sandwiches. So good. I think these may have replaced the other one as my favorite for this trip. All of this is from Lawson, by the way. Got 3 types of chips. The cocoa curry house ones, this is the pickled plum, and my hubby got the pizza flavor. We're gonna be eating instant noodles, so we both got the same flavor. I'm just gonna boil up some water and pop that in there. Lawson gave us chopsticks, so we're good to go. And then we got 4 more onigiri. My husband got the tuna mayo and salmon. I got another pickled plum because I loved it so much. And I also got bonito flakes with soy sauce. Finally, from Lawson, we also picked up 4 chicken cutlets. These are the items in the hot prepared food section, so I'm eager to give these a try. They had 2 flavors and we got 2 of each. So here is what the chicken looks like. Here is my Apple Watch activity tracker for today. Look at those calories burned. Normally I get around 400, and then in the exercise area I get maybe 90 minutes. We took 31,000 steps and covered a distance of 23 kilometers, and that didn't even include the walk down because we bussed it. I am so hungry right now. I had to shower though because I was so gross. It was very humid on the hike. I only ended up eating 1 protein bar on the way up. I just didn't feel like eating the other one, and then when we got to the top, none of the food was that appetizing, and I wasn't able to really wash my hands the whole way. I have hand sanitizer, but there was no running water. I used porta potties all the way up, and then when we got to 5th station, there was a proper toilet with running water but no soap, so I didn't really want to eat anything. So because it started getting chilly at 5th station, we bought hot drinks from the vending machine. So I got a hot milk tea and my husband got a hot latte, I think it was, and we had that, and that warmed us up and felt so good. It gave us a little bit of a sugar kick as well, which I think I needed. So the bus back down to Kawaguchiko station took about 45 minutes to an hour. With dinner tonight, I'm going to be drinking this Relax Peach and Jasmine drink. I started it yesterday, but I only had a sip and I just drank water the rest of the night. So I'm going to have that with my dinner. Chicken is quite good. It's got a nice peppery, spicy kick to it, even though this isn't the red one. This chicken cutlet is definitely more spicy. Also dark meat, which I normally don't like that much, but it's very tasty, so I don't mind it today. So here's what the noodles look like. Looks delicious. Hubby says they're really good. It did start raining a bit as we got off the bus at Kawaguchiko station. Just little drops here and there, but there are tons of clouds overhead. Hopefully it'll clear up by tomorrow morning, although it is forecasted to rain on Mount Fuji. I'm just eating dinner. I'm so relaxed right now, so I apologize for talking so slow and with such a kind of melancholy voice, but I'm just so exhausted. But I am very relaxed and very happy. I'm enjoying dinner with this beautiful view.